Hi guys, so today I'm doing a video based on my favorites, and I have a lot of favorites. They vary from prices from drugstore to expensive or bougie or whatever, luxury, I don't know. So yeah, let's just get into it. So first, obviously, I'm going to start out with my eyebrows, and so I just used this. I'm looking at the camera thing, but yeah. This, you could just use any exfoliator. I just use this one because it's the one I have right now. So first I want to say there probably will be a lot of noise because I do film in front of a window because the lighting is way better than the inside bathroom lighting. So point that out. And so the first product that I really like for my brows, I used to use Anastasia, but it would always like come off during the day, so I kind of was like, I need to find something else. And then influencer sent me this Kat Von D, and then with the eyebrow brush. So they sent me a different color. I bought my own in the color graphite, and then this I just kept safe, but it's one of my favorites because it's really thin. Let's see, yeah, and it's easy to use. So these are my two favorites.
Come on.
I know my brows look really bad, but once I clean them, I think you guys already know how they look. And then I'll show you my favorite under eyebrow concealer. I also did forget to mention, I like using a lip scrub before I do my makeup, which I'm going to put it on right now, because my lips tend to get dead skin, so it gets it all off for me. And then this is like just personal, I like to use this Dr. Branded No Baggage because my under eyes are like dead, they're sleeping, so just thought that you should know. You will see this on my lips, but it just needs to sit there for 2 minutes. Anyways, so the concealer I like to use under my eyebrows is actually from the 99-cent store. And color light, it's more of a tan color. I've talked about this before, but yeah, you can see that it's being used. But yeah, that's one of my favorites. So for my eyes, I don't really care what I use, but I do just pick the Revolution and use that on my eyes just to give me that nice base.
Because you know I'm all about that bass,
And they actually did come out with a base themselves. I think Holly Boone did a video on that, comparing that to the P. Louise, which I really wanted before it got popular, but it will. I mean, it's not like I can't get it, but it's high in demand. So I've always talked about this on this channel, which is the City Color Banana. I also poured some Revolution in here, their yellow powder. So I like using this on my face. I'll use it on my eyes, I'll use it to bake a little bit. So once you see me using that, that is what I will be using. So for the eyes, I like using the Jaclyn Hill palette. I feel like this palette has never really done me wrong, and I really like it. It's pretty, has good shades to use, and you have your more bolder shades on that side, so you have a mix of neutral and bold. So my favorite brush was this brush, but my dog chewed it, so I don't really want to use it. I ordered more, and those are from Wish. And when I'm lazy, I only use one brush, which is what I'm going to do today. So my favorite primer is the Fenty primer, and honestly I think that I'm running out of it. But I feel like this stuff actually keeps my makeup on. I don't only take like that much, but I feel like it actually does the job. I know some people don't believe in primers, but I do. Because when I don't wear it, my makeup for some reason just doesn't work out. And sometimes I wish I didn't have to get a primer because, you know, it's just like, it's more money instead of just getting a foundation like in the old days. So yeah, that's my favorite, is the Fenty one, and it smells really good. So, and then my favorite foundation is the Fenty actually, because I'm oily, so it kind of like keeps everything together. But since the accident, I don't know where my winter shade is, so I'm just gonna go in with my Frankie Rose, which is another favorite, but I just wish I had my other one. This is in the color Vintage. Can't even read that, but you see it's like thick, kind of. Look at that. I'm gonna go in with my Juno and Co sponge. It's really dirty right now, I need to wash it, but still gonna use it. Also, this foundation does smell like roses in a way, hence Frankie Rose. I mean, I think that's his name, but just saying, like, I think he put his signature on it. So if I had to pick a concealer, I guess I'd pick the Revolution Conceal and Define. It's about the only one I have other than LA Girl, but I mean, it does the job. I really like it. I just don't have the right color anymore because now I'm a little more natural than I used to be. A little bit, I didn't say a lot, but for concealers, I like to use a dry sponge, and I use the Morphe sponge. This is one of my favorites also. I don't know why I like it dry, I just do. I feel like it does a better job than when it is a wet. And it also needs a bath. It's gonna say cleaning, but I decided to say bath. Okay, I'm gonna need my mirror for under my eyes, cause yeah. And then, like I told you guys, I'm just using that powder. And I don't bake too long unless I forget, because I just like to make sure my face is secure for the day. Yeah, I just get oily, so this kind of prevents it a little bit, or helps out. For bronzer, my main favorite is the Honolulu, and this is by W7, and I got it off of Hush, but yeah, it's a really good bronzer. I think they tried to dupe the what is that one that's really famous, the Hula bronzer, but it works really good, and I like the color of it. So guys, I also want to apologize because I keep looking in at, it's one of those selfie cameras, and I keep looking at it because this is a really hard spot to film, but I wanted to film a video today. And I packed my tripod when I moved away for a bit, well, when I went to school, because it's kind of like a college. It's more like you have a dorm and stuff. So I packed it, and I don't know where it is right now. It's somewhere in my mom's shed, so I gotta look for it. So next, I'm gonna go in with a blush set that I really like. I'm also starting to like this other blush, so I'm gonna pull that out. Okay, sorry, there's a dog. I'm pretty sure you can, whoops, you can hear him or it. But I've been liking the Flower Beauty whatever by Drew Barrymore, I think. And it's in the color Cinnamon. I tried it yesterday and I liked it. I don't know if today I'll like it, but it should be in my favorites. So I'm just gonna do, that was only one little thing. This is a little applicator to it. It's really cute. Okay. So I'm just going to hopefully not make myself look more ugly. Because I heard the trick you could use lipstick, and I was thinking, because I got the Ulta gift card, why would I use lipstick if I can use drops? Because I know NARS has one, but that is way too expensive. This wasn't that expensive, so it's like 10 bucks.
Clap, 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 slap, slap.
And then I'm going to use my Glow Pro, which you guys maybe saw in my other video. I really like that one compared to the e.l.f., which kind of actually, which compared to the e.l.f., which kind of stinks. So my face looks crazy right now. I go ham on blush because it's my favorite. Sorry. So I look crazy, and also I am looking crazy because of the accent. I can't like turn my neck to like, you know, get my angles. So sometimes it looks a little bit sloppy. New favorite of mine is this Maybelline New York Royal Nude. That's the shade Expert Wear. Some girl did a video, if I can find it I'll link it, of a dupe for Laura Geller, and this was one of the shadows, but Ulta didn't have it on the site, the one that she was talking about, so I got this one instead. And I like to use it for the inner corner of my eye, and my sister actually taught me this trick that you can use these thingies to do your inner corner. So I'm gonna do that. Oops. Moving on to highlight, one of my favorites is the Wet n Wild. I guess this was by Fergie a while back in her collection, and they just made it one of their permanent and just changed the name, so it's called Boozy Brunch. And this one was, what? I didn't even know I scratched it. Was called a dupe. I don't remember what video. It was a long time ago. I tried looking for it again and I can't find it. For it is a dupe for the Laura Geller, supposedly. That's what I had read. Here it goes. And I like to do it kind of like this. But it's really powerful. Also, I still have to finish it, but for those of you wondering, how does she have this if she was in the accident and it's full? Well, this is the other one and it's broken. So that's the one that was in the accident. This is the one that my sister gave to me. And with an old e.l.f. brush, I just smush this together. That way the highlight's not like streaky, and that way my face is all together. So I have three favorite sprays. One is the NYX. One is the Mario. And the MAC matte spray. And I usually use them all together, but kind of don't want to do that today. So I'm going to use my, I'm going to use the Mario Badescu Rose Water one. Take this one. So it's like 4 sprays about. And then my favorite brush, which is the ES10 by Juno & Co. And I just press that into my face. Is it weird when I'm looking at the camera and I'm looking at you while I'm doing this? Because I don't know if I look creepy or not. Now it is time for the eyes. To finish the eyes at least. Ew, this is why I should have worn my retainer. Anyways, these are my favorites. The Wet n Wild Mega Volume and the Tarte Eyelash Curler. I won't buy another eyelash curler. Sounds ridiculous, but it's like the only one that actually works. So I'm not going to leave it, ever. Ow. Even though it just hurt me. Not going to leave it. So I have a bunch of favorites. Okay, so I have a bunch of favorite eyelashes, and one of them is e.l.f. I used it in my other video, Very Natural, but I'm just gonna use these And these are by Kiss. You can find them at the drugstore. These were like 10 bucks and they've been lasting me a while. They even lasted me through the car crash. This is not the one from the car crash because that one's sitting over there, but yeah, they're really durable. Okay, these are really huge. This is why I don't really like these ones that much for like everyday use. But anyways, I'm just gonna do my bottom lashes with CoverGirl, the super sizer fibers. This isn't really my favorite. I like brown under my lashes, but at the time this was the only one that I could find that was brown. So right here. Let's hope I don't get this on my nose again. Yep, happened. Okay, for lips, I have a three combo. So I don't know if they sell this color anymore. This is old and probably not good for me to use, but okay. It's the Clean Color lip liner in the color, I think it's Toast. I want to make sure that I'm... What? Okay, I know it's Toast. It's not on here anymore. Yeah, it came up. But this is in the color Toast. I got it for like $1, I think. I'm gonna line my lips. Okay, now we look like a sideways butthole. But I'm using Anastasia Mini in Spice. And then I'm using the, what is this, Butter Gloss by NYX, which is in the color Fortune Cookie. Everybody uses this. I know, I do too. And then as a finishing touch, I use this MAC Oh Darling. Oh wow, you could just see everything that I'm doing. Okay, anyways, I use the MAC Oh Darling. And they have these in their permanent collection. It's just not in this packaging. It's supposed to be, what is this? Skin finish. Some people use that as highlight, which I would. But I'm just using it to make my face look more luminous and, you know, a little bit less matte. Because, yeah, I don't want to be matte. I mean, I do want to be matte. No, I want to be matte, but I don't want to look matte. Yeah. So, just put that everywhere. And then this, even though my hair is weird on this, this is the final look, even though my hair is like really odd on this side. I mean, the back of this is ugly, but yeah, I don't like the eyelashes on me today because this look just, I have many words for this look today. Anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. And these are all my favorites. Now you know. I will be doing a video on affordable makeup if I haven't already done that. So probably some of these will be in there because some of it was affordable, right? Yeah, but some of them will be in there because my favorites are also affordable. So anyways, yeah, I just wanted you guys to know, and I'm sorry that I keep saying yeah, I'm really bad at these now. And if you'd like to be nice, you should follow my Instagram, which is Saltyyysab. And you can also check out my Depop, which is under the name Korox123. I have a video showing what I currently have on my shop. So if you guys want to check that out and spend a little cash, just go to Depop and look me up. And also prices are negotiable.